Hey, what's up, YouTube? And this is Carl coming at you at CD74 Beatty. Thanks for stopping by. Again, just like and subscribe if you like our channel. Again, we're back here in the Man Cave Studios, and I never really showed you guys this, but in the backdrop here, I've got some of my collection going on. I've got some, I've got 3djoes.com posters here. I'm a big fan of Ghostbusters, and I actually have some more stuff over there. I've got some Joe stuff. There's another 3D Joe's poster over there on this side, right there. And then I've got some more Joes up there that I've been collecting. I actually have a lot more over in this corner too, but I'll have to show you guys those later. I have a killer whale and some other things like that. Again, I want to thank you for stopping by our channel. And today I've got a cool thing. I picked this up from an actual video game store, and it is a Snake Eyes version from a cartoon. It was in 2011, and Hasbro put it out. It was on the Hub channel. I don't know if you guys remember that. The Hub channel was kind of like a cartoon channel that had some older cartoons brought back, and G.I. Joe was one of them. But I picked up a Snake Eyes for a good deal, and here he is, still on card. Let me see if I can. It's kind of hard to see in the bubble wrap because I haven't taken him out, and I don't think I'm gonna take him out anytime soon. But this is him, and if you can see him, well, I apologize for the glare, but he's got swords, and he's got I think they're called katanas. I don't know if he has any katanas in there. I think he does. But he has two swords, and his backpack on the back too is kind of small, which is cool because it's not a real big backpack, but it's just enough to put the swords in. And then he has the Arashi. If I say this wrong, tell me how to pronounce it. Arashikaji clan. So that's already printed on his shoulders, and it looks like in the cartoon they kind of did that on both shoulders. And then on the back here, you've got the different characters that they put out. Looks like there's Destro over here. Is that Destro? No, that's Cobra Commander. I never understood why they made Cobra Commander look the way they did on that. But again, it's another artist's take on the look of Cobra Commander and how he is. But here's his file card at the bottom. They're designed a little bit different than the original 80s and 90s cards, but it's still a card. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and read it to you. So his code name is Snake Eyes, of course, Ninja Commando, and Snake Eyes, his birthplace, of course, is classified. His grade is classified. He's a commando, we know that, but he's also a ninja. His primary weapon in this one is a plasma pulse blaster. So, I mean, that's a little bit different than him having an Uzi or something like that. What would have been cool too if there was a wolf in here. But I still like this figure. I just like the way it looks. Combat gear, Texai. I'm not too sure about that stuff. Maybe if you guys in the comments could tell me what it means, it'd be cool. But here we go. Snake Eyes is a mysterious ninja who helps Scarlet and the other renegades. Okay, he never speaks or shows his face. We know that, but he does reveal himself to be an extremely powerful ninja. He was trained by the Arashikaji ninja clan, if I said that correctly. The same clan that trained his sworn enemy, Storm Shadow, the Cobra Ninja mercenary. So, back in 2011, when this cartoon was going on, the Renegades cartoon, they kind of gave ode to Snake Eyes lineage. On the back, the characters that were here are well, let me see if I can read them to you a little bit better. I know it's terrible, but Sergeant Stalker, so Stalker's on there. Steel Brigade, Duke, Snake Eyes, Cobra Trooper, Iron Grenadier, Cobra Viper, Hazard Viper, and Cobra Commander. And it's kind of funny too. It says Wanted Cobra on there, so I thought that was kind of interesting. And it also says that this figure it was celebrating the 30-year mark. So yeah, this stuff isn't like the things that I'm showing you right now isn't new stuff, but I just thought, man, this guy cannot sit on a peg in a game store and not get picked up. He's actually hidden in the game store where I found him. So the guy gave me a good deal on him. I wanted to know if any of you knew how to clean the bubble wrap. I don't know if you guys can notice it, but on the bubble wrap it has a little bit of yellowing going on. So that was kind of like, I told him, hey, would you give me a deal for that? And he said, yeah, he would. So, and I've given this guy a lot of business too. Like, I used to go, and no shots against GameStop, but I used to go to GameStop and I'd buy games from them. And then after a while, I learned, I bought a cable from them for one of my computers or one of my consoles, and they gave me the wrong cable. And then it was for a PlayStation 1 because I found a PlayStation 1 and I was putting it back together and cleaning it up because I like to get consoles too, especially like a Nintendo NES or PlayStation 1. I have an Atari throwback. It's not an original Atari throwback, but I have one of those. But anyways, they steered me wrong with the cable, so I was kind of annoyed with that. But this guy at Play and Trade, I'll just say his name here in Florida in Port St. Lucie, he really took the time, gave me the right cord, and then every time I go in there, they give me good deals on their games. So a little shout out to Play and Trade in Port St. Lucie. If you guys ever come to St. Lucie and you need a place to get good games, I would suggest him. Play and Trade on US 1. Anyways, I also have some drawings that I did this weekend. We spent some time at my in-laws, and I'm actually building stuff for a Star Wars theme at my church. It's called At the Movies, and we're building all these big sets for Star Wars and things like that. But I did some drawings, and then I did a sketch of a droid, and this is one of them. I know this isn't Star Wars, or this isn't G.I. Joe related, but it's a real simple box. And then I found out that there's a contest going on at Joe Fest. So if you guys are going to Joe Fest in July, in June, I'm going to be there, and I'm going to see HCC 788 out there, and hopefully others I've communicated with or talked to on the live chats that he has. Be great to see you guys out there. A couple of the other drawings that I did was I did my first Joe character, Flint, and I don't know, I don't like his arm, but there's Flint, and that's the one where he's kind of like staring with his arm like this. He's like, and then the other one is I drew Snake Eyes, or not Snake Eyes, Storm Shadow. Did that little sketch over the weekend. And I shouldn't say over the weekend, I did it yesterday. So, and then I drew this one because I love the killer whale. So I drew a little killer whale one that I like. I like the whales. It was my very, I shouldn't say it was. It was my very first vehicle, and it was actually my very first Joe present that I got for Christmas from my dad, and I got Gung Ho with him, and it was cool to have Gung Ho because Gung Ho, I don't know if you can see it on the back here, but I'll tilt the camera back up again. Gung Ho was actually on the one of the gunners in the poster. So that was pretty cool. So that I remember that Christmas him. I found out yesterday that that my mom said that he picked that one out. So it was kind of cool because my dad's a Vietnam vet and stuff. So it was neat to kind of see a little. I think my dad liked him. My dad was in the Army, but this guy, of course, gung ho is a Marine. But nonetheless, he liked the figure, and I liked the figure. I liked the fact that he had a shotgun with a grenade launcher and stuff like that, and I thought that was pretty cool. So, but anyways, I'd like to hear from you guys out there and tell me what you think of the channel. Any ideas of? I've had some guys, because I also like skateboarding. I had some guys wanting me to do some more skateboarding stuff. I'm gonna do probably some of that as when I kind of intermittently come out of skateboarding and go back into Joe's, and so I have a couple different hobbies. So, but we did build a quarter pipe in the driveway a couple months ago, so that came out good. I'm thinking about making some other kind of thing, but right now I'm getting really hyped on Joe Fest in Atlanta. So that's it. I'm going to go ahead and wrap up this video. I want to thank you guys for watching. Again, like and subscribe to us, and tell me what you think. Say something in the comments. And that's it. Have a great night. Have a great night, guys. God bless. Take care. Peace.